Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark in a city steeped in baseball history. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Cincinnati Reds.
On the mound for the Reds, Brady Singer. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Gunnar Henderson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Outside, and it's 2-0. On the ground. The throw to first. One out in the top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. This is not a team that's had much success driving the baseball so far this year. They have to rely on stringing hits together as opposed to scoring a lot of runs on homers, doubles, and triples. So it's hard to bunch runs together.
Well, it's exhausting being at the bottom in slugging percentage, Boog. Stringing together big innings is tough over a long season. Somehow, they need to generate some power.
Adley Rutschman, batting with one down, takes a strike. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
One out, runner at second. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Here's Pete Alonso. In there at the knees. 0-1. Rutschman stands at second with two gone. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Just missing there. Ball two. And down on strikes he goes. That's the third out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. We go to the bottom of the first. And getting to start for Baltimore, Trevor Rogers. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Next offering is fouled back. This one in the air right field, and it stays fair. So a man on base to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. The 0-1. That one found hard the other way. The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Batting third. First base.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Pickoff throw. De La Cruz back in on a dive. One out and a runner at second. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. He's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
Stays alive. The 0-2. Chop back up the middle. Over to first. And the first run of the game comes across. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down.
Eugenio Suarez.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Noel V. Marte. Ripped on a line. And that is that. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. It's the Reds 2 and the Orioles nothing. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for
Now the Orioles catcher, Samuel
Basallo.
Basallo.
Looking good, Cincinnati.
Let's go, Brady. And a foul ball. On the ground, right side, Arroyo. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Dylan Beavers.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Dylan Beavers. And that misses. Ball one. Beavers goes 6 feet 5 inches, batting sixth in today's lineup. And he was a second-round pick in 2022. Well, Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Hit weakly on the ground. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Gets it there in time, though. So a tough play, but they do get out number two.
No, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
2 out, space is empty. And now the center fielder, Colton Cowser. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Up the middle. What a stop. To his knee, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back here in Cincinnati. In now for the Reds, J.J. Bleday.
J.J. Bleday.
Oh. Strike on the inside corner. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Batting seventh, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson.
He's looking to hit the ball the other way in 99% of his at-bats. But if you make a mistake middle in, he can touch you up for a four-bagger.
Ball inside.
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
To the right side. Alonso steps on the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Matt McClain.
2 down, bases empty. Matt McClain, the next to hit. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Two balls, no strikes, the count. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Reds down in order. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. On to the 3rd inning. Stepping in, Blaze Alexander.
Blaze Alexander.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In the air to left center. McClain moving under it. And there's 1 down.
Batting 9th, second baseman Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Now a rip into left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One out, runner at second. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Grounded out his first time up. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw bounces in and he's safe.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's a 1-2. He gets there with the slide. Onto the pitcher. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, he still gets the RBI, but that was a really nice play. Great athleticism. You get it out and you take away the base hit.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Doubled his first time. Into center and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So next to hit for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. That's the ball. The 1-0. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Rutschman off of first with 2 away. Misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman Pete.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one way inside. Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Here comes Rutschman around third. He boots it. He will score, and the Orioles take the lead.
Comes through to drive in a pair and give them the lead. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Basallo. He's 0 for 1. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. McLean under it, and that is that. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, Edwin Arroyo.
Second baseman, Edwin Arroyo.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And the 1-0. That one fouled off. And a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Ball 2. On the ground to the left. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Wow, Siggy, StatCast tells us he fired an absolute bullet to first, and it needed to be a bullet.
Yeah, 87 miles per hour on a line, Boog, and that's some heat from across the diamond. Really close play at first, but the ball just beat him to the bag.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. Outside with a breaking ball. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And it's 2-1. Pulls that one foul. Two now. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now it's the Reds DH, Sal Stewart. That one almost got him. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Ball. That's inside, and that's ball 3. Inside ball 4.
Oh, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Steer in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Stewart leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one misses. That's 5 straight. The 2-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Eugenio Suarez would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Reds, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Hit in the air, center field. And that is the inning. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles 3 and the Reds 2. Back here at Great American Ballpark, on to the 4th. Dylan Beavers digs in now. There's a strike.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Oh. Oh. That misses, and it's 2-1. Short hop liner, handled it short. Tosses to first. What a play.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman, Blaze Alexander.
So digging in, Blaze Alexander. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Oh, ball one. Nope, that's away.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Right through there for a strike. And it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. That one not close. And it's 3-2. In the air, center field. McLean in position. And that'll do it. So they make short work of them there. And midway in the 4th, it's the Orioles 3 and the Reds 2. Back here in Cincinnati. In now for the Reds, MLB Marte. Out towards left center. Cowser takes it in for the out. And there's one away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
J.J. Bleday.
This is J.J. Bleday. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that is out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. Up and in, 2-2. Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Grounded out his first time up.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that's in for a strike. 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Reds go down quietly. They're down 3-2. Back here at Great American Ballpark, digging in, Jackson Holliday. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. TJ Antone getting loose out there. Johnson warming up as well. And that one hammered. Carrying well. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-2.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Henderson in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nice grab to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
There's a strike.
That's the ball.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Oh.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 3. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Missing inside. Full count now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The kick, the 3-2. Outside ball 4. And he made that pitcher throw 9 times on the way to that one. And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Brady Singer done for the night, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. And there's a ball. And that's low for ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So man aboard, Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's the strike. Stevenson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Snags it on the run. That is the inning. 1 for the Reds on the homer. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds,
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Sam Mold.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for
Well,
the Orioles,
1-run game.
fielder,
Leading off, Colton
Cowser.
Cowser. He's grounded out a couple of times. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
That's the ball.
Blaze Alexander, next to bat for Baltimore. And a payoff pitch. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And next for the Orioles, Blaze Alexander. Inside, almost got him. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman Jackson Holliday.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. He's already homered in this game.
Here we go, Sam.
The Reds trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That's off the inside corner. And 1-1. In the air to left center. Lede on the move. And that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, Edwin Arroyo.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
High fly ball out into left center field. 1 up, 1 down.
Next for the Reds, shortstop Ellie.
Back to the top of the order. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 3. This one in the air center field. Kowser gets under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Reds, designated hitter.
Now it's the Reds DH, Sal Stewart. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Ball, inside.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1.
Ball.
And the
No,
slider
that's a ball.
just misses. And that's outside ball 4.
Thank you, mate.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Let's go, Spencer.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Stewart off of first with 2 away. Misses again, 5 in a row.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
In the dirt. The 3-1. And that one in the air center field. That is the inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the O's 4.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Caleb Ferguson.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the short.
That's inside.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They trail it 5-4.
Leading off for the Reds, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And a swing and a miss. Got him. One away.
Up next for the Reds, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Noel V. Marte. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
Swing and a ball popped in the air.
No, that's
And it's
foul.
just foul. That one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And there's a ball. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. Next for Cincinnati, J.J. Bleday. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
That's the ball.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Marte leads off first with 1 away. In the dirt. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the tying run is on base.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Stevenson thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Two on, one out. That one finds the zone, and the count even at one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two, get out of this.
And a big swing and a miss.
No.
Three-two now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with two strikes here. I love it.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Payoff pitch. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And it lands foul. So we reset and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Number 80 won't go any further. Walk's a big problem for him today as he leaves on the hook for the loss. Back after a quick break with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So a new
Baltimore,
arm out of the
number
bullpen for the
78,
Orioles, Yennier Cano.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Two outs, runners at first and second. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. Here's your one. There's a swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
First and second, two down. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Good job to fight that one off. Oh, and 2 now. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Gets to it onto first. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout and end the inning. Reds strand a couple. They lead at 5-4. Last chance coming up for the Orioles.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds,
back, and here
number
comes the closer,
15,
Emilio Pagan.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Alonso in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Just misses there.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
1-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Now that's smacked to right center. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. And the tying run is on base.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
Now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Vasallo. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Line drive to short and caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
One out man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Beavers. There's a strike. Hit on the ground might be 2. Suarez tossed the second, and that's a double play to end it.
I always love playing 4th of July games at home. There's so much energy in the ballpark, the red, white, and blue everywhere. But when you get a win, you feel like you did something special. Now it's off to get showered and changed and enjoy these fireworks.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it.